I was in Israel last year. I visited there. My girlfriend grew up there, actually, in Jerusalem. And I was guided by a Palestinian guide and a Jewish Israeli. He was an ex-major from the IDF who left the force under a cloud because he refused to beat up Palestinian prisoners. While there, I saw a lot of really horrible things. But it was the small things that were horrible. The house in Hebron, the Palestinian house surrounded by wire and boards to prevent settlers from throwing shit and used tampons at the people who lived there. The settlement built at the top of a hill with all of the waste channeled down onto Palestinian farmlands so that their farmlands were drowned in sewage. The whole village that had been evicted and were living in caves, so that 3 Israeli families, 3 settler families, could take their land and of course be defended by the army while they were there. And when I saw the settlers strutting around with their guns and with their arrogance and their smugness, the smugness that comes from having a big gun and an army behind you, I kept thinking, what does this remind me of? And it reminded me of something really horrible, which is the Ku Klux Klan. And I thought, these are really Klansmen with yarmulkes. These people really belong to the past. The whole time I was there, I felt, in some way, I was in a middle-aged, a medieval mindset. I thought about another abomination as well, which is called the peace process. I think Israel wants a lot of process and no peace. As long as the process is going on, the settlers are still snatching land, building settlements, doing all the things they do, beating up Palestinian children on their way to school. As long as there's a peace process, they have a cover. And then when finally the Palestinians erupt, they can attack them with state-of-the-art weaponry, flechettes that strip the flesh off kids, depleted uranium bombs that poison them for generations. Okay. White phosphorus as well. I thought, it's time to really give the Israelis, the nice Israelis I met, and I met a lot of them, the Jewish Israelis who don't agree with their government, who aren't Klansmen, it's time to give them a proper government. It's boycotts, divestment and sanctions that will do that, I think. It's the only thing that frightens them.